You know it, we're back. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Be sure to check us out, maplemotors.com. You can see a list of all of our current inventory. We update every single Monday with new rides. And throughout this video, I'll be picking out chips, scratches, flaws, and telling you everything that I can see that is wrong with this car. It's a 1966 Chevy Chevelle. 454, 78 through 90 block. Looking power steering, power brakes, aluminum radiator. It's just pretty clean. I guess the battery's been moved to the trunk on this one. I love the color. I love the paint scheme. This one here's got the floor shifter and the bench seat. A few Memphis audio speakers in the deck lid. Guys, please hit subscribe, share this channel, share this video. That's going to help me out in the long run. I'll do my best to pick out flaws. If there's anything by the end of the video that you have questions upon, call us 615-822-4444. We'll be happy to take more pictures and send them your way. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Check out that door panel. I like the steering wheel too. I've been looking at a lot of steering wheels here lately. I gotta pick me up one, but I do kind of like this style. It's clean. Dash pad. Interior gauges. Tach. Showing 53,000 miles. That's what it's showing now. I can't stand behind mileage in a 1966 model. I have people all the time. They say, oh, it's original mileage. Well, prove it. How do you prove that? Odometer could have stopped working at one point and then the mileage is all set off, so. And it happens. Plus, it's got, what, a 78 through 90 motor in it, so we're already swapped out there. First try it clicked, second try it started. Let's do it one more time. Okay. It's got a trans temp gauge, oil pressure's up good, volts is charging, and the battery, the temperature gauge is starting to come up. I had it started and backed up over here before we started the video. Blower motor is kicking on and working. Old radiator. Have you looked these up? I was looking these up the other day. These things are pretty expensive. Okay, so we do got sound. Memphis audio speakers in the deck lid back there. No package tray. Wipers work. Turn signals nice and bright. Both sides. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Tilt column on this one. Aftermarket shifter. Doesn't have a name on it, but it looks to be B&M. I don't know if it is. Carpet nice and clean. Kick panels look good. Overall, I'm liking it so far. Open the glove box. Yeah. It shuts easy. Ashtray. Clean. Horn. What do y'all think? I haven't tried it. Woo, that's a good one. Let's hit the road. See how it runs and drive. Okay guys, getting ready to take off down the road. Search around for a seatbelt. Yeah, got it here. Now I'll do this video with y'all. I kind of walk around the car at first, just check, make sure it's decent enough for a video. And I checked everything else out with you. I haven't drove it. It's the first time I've even put the seatbelts on or checked them out. So let's see what we can find here. This is basically like I'm looking at it for myself. I'll try not to miss anything, but again, here's reverse for you. If you do have questions after the video, you can call us. Don't call for me though, because I'm out here doing videos. I'll be doing more of these videos. So it goes into gear good. It feels nice and tight there. Let's check our brakes out. Good on brake. We've been really busy today. It's Friday, so people have been all over the lot. And I walked out just now. It's Nice and quiet. There's 2 customers in the parking lot over there sitting in their cars. Nice and quiet. It's good every once in a while to get a little bit of a break, I assume. Shift kit for sure. See, I haven't touched the steering wheel. We're straight as an arrow. And the steering's tight. It feels good. Speedo is up. Brakes, smooth. Wow, they're stopping fast. Okay, it's a little cough from the carburetor. I thought I heard a pop noise, but it was the carburetor coughing. When you get back into it, it's got a little bit of a hesitation. That could be tuning or ethanol in your carburetor. A lot of times ethanol getting these carburetors kind of gum them up a little bit. I'm having the same issue on mine. I just bought a 68 Camaro and I'm working the kinks out of it. A lot of times these cars sit around months at a time. They don't get driven. And with that being said, if you run non-ethanol gas, you're going to have a better chance of having a clean carburetor when you start it back up. If it sits with premium gas with ethanol in it, it's probably going to evaporate and leave this green residue behind, which will cause all kinds of little weird issues. And I'm going to have my carburetor rebuilt, personally. The engine temperature is up. We're at 180 right now. We'll go ahead and pull in the parking lot here. I'm going to get some outside shots. We'll check for our tail lights. We'll check our headlights, our turn signals, light up the undercarriage, and end with picking out the flaws. I've been getting back here. We've been trying to help the detail guys get these cars right. I got back there today and cleaned up one of the Chevelles that we had. Just showing them, you know, a few little techniques that I learned through the years. But now I do videos, so I'm not a detail guy, but it was kind of nice getting out there and showing them how to do it. Alright guys, I will be right back. Thanks for sticking around this long. Buckle up. So, I just did my walk around. I did a few little things in the walk around. And I did notice engine temperature. I haven't even cut the electric fan on until just now. Just want to see how low it gets. It's already going down. But the engine temperature never got over 205, 210. It just stayed right there with the factory fan. That's pretty good. Just sitting here idling like this in the parking lot, running around, just getting on it, going past the camera. You know, I'm out here 30, 45 minutes all the time driving these. And I kind of just put them through the test there. I actually adjusted the idle. It was a bit high. Look how low it's running right now. But it sounds a lot better now. It goes into gear smooth. The idle was kind of high a second ago, so when you put it into gear, it would go doom. Now it don't. We gonna roll. I ain't waiting on them. This car is super clean on the body, nice interior, motor looks super clean, it runs good. She's got plenty of pep. Brakes are smooth, throttle, kick down's hooked up. Yeah, she's running good. This is one of those, you come pick it up from Maple Motors, you drive it, you have fun, you don't have to worry about anything. I'm pretty sure all the gauges are working. The gas gauge is kind of iffy on me. I've seen it move. I think we have a full tank of gas. I mean, going uphill right now, it's going to 3/4. I do believe it's working, and I do believe it's 3/4 of a tank full right now. I'd have to prove it by going and filling her all the way up, but the problem with that is if it goes on a shipping truck, they have to get it down to a 1/4 tank. So all that gas will be wasted. Somebody else will get it. Squeak every so often on the brakes. I have noticed that. You hear it? Yeah. That carburetor did clear up. It stopped coughing. It does have a little bit of a hesitation still. Bumping the road here. Nice and smooth. Now I did turn the idle down a little bit, but it seems to be holding its own. It's right around 600. I'm watching it, 500, 600. It sounds good. Look at this guy. He goofy. Hey, goofy man. That's funny. Look at that, 400. Just. I'm seeing how much she can take before she cuts off. This is a good running car. Had to give her a little boost there. I could probably come up a touch on the idle. I turned it down just a hair too much. But it was running at like 1300, and that's just too much. 700, 800 is perfect. I got her around 6. Running pretty good, guys. Still a little bit of a hesitation there when you get into the carb like that. I think she just needs to be driven more and it'll clear up. I do appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do my best to pick out flaws, but if I happen to miss something, let me know in the comments. Also, share. Hit that like button. I'm always doing test drives of classic American muscle cars. We get stuff in all the time. Pops just bought one of the most rarest cars ever. I thought it was a Nova, but it's not. Can you guess what it is? There was only like 300 made. Put it in the comments. Look at it. What do y'all think it is? Yeah, it's a Pontiac front end. Huh. I said, what kind of Nova is that? But it's not. But that one's not going to be for sale. Like I said, Pops loves it so much because it's so rare, he wants to keep it. All right, thanks guys. Picking out the flaws, coming up next. right, we're gonna walk around this ride, look for chips, scratches, rust, and dents. Hey, something cool that I noticed about this ride, it has an electric fan switch under the dash. Never had to use. It's got factory setup that has been keeping it cool the whole video. The max that I've seen, it hit 200. And you still got the electric fan out here, so you could always cut it on. All my test drives are 30 to 45 minutes long while I'm out here driving. I get to know the car pretty well. Big blocks generally, as long as they have the right radiator set up in the original fan, they generally stay pretty cool. In the summer, they will get on the hotter side, run around 210, 215. Electric fans, it's just like one of the cars that I have, any big blocks that I've ever had, I add electric fans, and it's nice to have. Again, I never had to cut it on throughout this whole test drive. I did that on purpose just to see what it would do. Let's go ahead and get started. Front bumper on this one's nice and clean. Headlights, grille. Chips right here in the corner. Then over the fenders. A little dirt there. Chips here at the bottom. Like scuff there on the paint. A little bit there, but I think that'll come out. Door handle's nice and clean too. Mirrors look good. Some dirt. Well, dirt don't hurt, it'll come off. Everything's gonna get dirty. Little spot here on the windshield. Cracked up seal around your vent window. Coming across the trim on the top here, looks good. Look at this guy just hanging on. You need to go on with your buddies and get out of here. They're pretty much gone. I haven't seen hardly any cicadas this week. Couple Memphis speakers, a good little upgrade there, make it sound good. Touch up marks. Up on the back of the car. I don't see this one sitting around very long. It runs and drives good, got the big blocks super clean, all your jams and stuff look good, seals look good. A lot of people like moving the batteries to the trunks. I think it looks a lot better under the hood. It's pretty convenient having it in the trunk, but the problem is the cables are really, really long, and as long as you got the right amount of power, if this battery ever gets low at all, it won't start. It's the amount of distance from here to the motor that cranks it, and like I said, it takes more power to get all the way to the front. But lots of people put them in the trunk. If you ever run into an issue where it's not starting right or whatever, you just got to get a fresh battery on these. Basically, if it gets weak at all, you're going to have issues. But it does look a lot better, that's for sure. I'd suggest a kill switch, especially for storage, or just unhook your battery. I order kill switches for any of my cars and put them all on there, and anytime I park them, I turn them off. It's a good habit. Let's give her a good little Chevy. Coming up around the back, she's pretty clean. Little dirt there. Yep, I touched the paint. Did you see me? There's a few guys on here. Oh my God, he put his fingers on the paint. I'd never buy a car from him. Sir, that's okay. I touch all the cars, every single one of them. I'm like Count Dracula. I laugh like, when I do it. No. Little chip there. There too. I'm sorry, I crack myself up sometimes. It's grease. Door handle looks good. Little wax left over. I was blaming some of the guys in the detail booth for leaving wax all over these cars when I'm doing the test drives. And they say, we don't wax most of them. I said, well, I thought you did. No. Only some of them. And they said, you'll know when we wax them because they look good. I said, okay. We'll get all the wax off of them when they come in. Because I don't like pointing out wax in my videos. Just like this, that's wax. I'm not too keen on pointing out wax all over the cars. They used to get on to me when I was in the detail. A little bit of pitting on this mirror. Yeah, they'd get on to me all the time. I had to hear it for, what, at least 10 years before I finally understood. A little bit of overspray in here. That could be wiped off. That easily be wiped off. Trim looks good. The front windshield's nice and clean on this one. Down in your jams looks good. Guys, made it around the outside. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Door panel. I love how the bottom looks like it's shiny. That's super cool. I mean, it is shiny. Got a little bit of edginess there around the handle. Your jams. Trim. Little chips at the bottom. The seat looks awesome. I love the color. My daughter would freak out. So this is her favorite color right here. Everything she has nowadays, that's it. That's the color. I may jam on these speakers for a second. See what they sound like. A little bit of dirt right there inside your pillar. Oh, it clicked again. Clicked again. Now, remember I said the battery's in the trunk? That could be an issue. That could be an issue for that. It's clicking as well. This is your switch for the electric fan, and I have had it off. I'm just going to cut it on and see how cool it actually gets. We'll leave it on a second. And you see the idle's a little bit high. It needs to be down around 900. Right now it's running at 11 or 12. Let's give her a... No. But that'll also keep your engine nice and cool. 1, 2, 3. See, I told you I got some tools in my bag. You want to see what's in that bag? Look below in the description. I didn't put screwdrivers in there, but I got one like this. It's multi-tool. Kind of come down on the idle just a hair. If I could get it in there. That's actually probably good. Much better. Let's see where we're at. I should have done that before we started the video. I thought it was going to come down. Oh, I got her down a little bit too low. I like the sound though. We could come up about 200 RPM, but I do like that. We'll come up just a hair. It's just a little too low. Come on. There it is. They tell me not to do this. Jeff's like, hey, it doesn't look good on video, you doing that. Yes, it does. It's fine. Engine temperature's good, oil pressure's good. We're right at the right RPMs. My job's done. My job's done here. Now my fingers are all cramped up because I rode motorcycles all last night. I was doing some hill climbing and stuff, and I get that stiffness in my hands where I can't cross my fingers. I got to start working my hands out. I think it's because I'm hanging on for dear life. So quiet. This is how it should be right here, guys. I love it. So far, great test drive. Looking around the edges of the hood, nice and clean. This car is not going to be here very long. Somebody's going to scoop it up and then actually enjoy their car. They won't have to sit here and work on anything. Now that hood does get a little stuck there, and you've seen I just shook it loose. Watch. Comes down pretty easy. I like to push down on the hinges in the middle. You kind of see how it's up. Both sides will come down like that. And we're good. Got some light little bubbles here in the paint. Chip in the corner. Couple chips there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe. Also, share the video. That's going to help us out quite a bit. I'm always out here doing test drives. But if you do have any kind of questions, you can call and talk to any of the family. That's all of my family members up there. I am a salesman, but I'm always doing videos now. So you hardly ever get a hold of me. You call them, you say, hey, Nick didn't show this. They'll go out, take pictures, or take a little clip video and send it to you. We want you to be happy. We want you to know what you're getting. That's why I do this. 100 detailed pictures. Financing and shipping is available. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, hit subscribe. See you later.